Don't do it to him, Thizzle. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And y'all know I had to put another banger out for you. I have a special guest here today. He finna tell us a little bit about him and himself. And he also is a content creator, man. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about you, bro.
What's going on, everybody? I am Globe Grind, the part-time digital nomad, and yeah, I'm here in Thailand, just enjoying myself, and also trying to help other people, inspire other people to live out their dreams as well. So appreciate you for having me, man. It's real, and I'm looking forward to it.
Always a pleasure, man. And everything is gonna be in the description. Globe Grind, his YouTube channel, everything is gonna be in the description. So go check him out, subscribe to his channel, help him out, and just hit him up, man. He's a great dude, man. We collab today, and I'm pretty sure if you want to collab, he'll collab with you, you know. So we gonna do a little interview today, talk about Thailand, a little bit about himself. So I'm gonna stick with the first question. Who are you? Don't do it to him, Thizzle.
I'm A1, a content creator.
And there it is. There we go. That is what it is. He's plain and simple. That's who he is. So, all right, bro. So, how long you been in Thailand, and what made you come to Thailand?
Yeah, so I've been coming to Thailand on and off. That's why I say I'm the part-time digital nomad because I still have like business and stuff in the States. So rather than just taking the jump, selling all my stuff and moving overseas, I still kind of do it in a back and forth way. And I'll talk about that too because I know a lot of people don't. They'll do that and act like they're overseas the whole time, but in reality, like that's a lot more realistic for people to be able to kind of be on and off, right? So yeah, since about like end of 2023, kind of just on and off, couple months here, couple months there. But I'll be honest, like in the future, we might be making the full shift just because I enjoy it. I enjoy it here so much, I really do. And what first got me to Thailand was I started to really get into this whole space of like travel and digital nomads and content creators abroad and all of that. And I thought it was just the coolest thing ever. And then of course Bali was huge, but then like I just kept seeing Thailand pop up. I'm like, yo, what's up with Thailand? Like I ain't heard shit about Thailand. I can cuss. I can cuss over
Yeah,
here. Okay, yeah. I was like, I've never heard anything about Thailand in my life, and all of a sudden, I can't stop seeing people post about it. So it was like, okay, it's on my radar. But then I saw a statistic that said Bangkok was the most visited city in the year of 2023, and I was like, all right, yo, this is. I gotta see what the hype's about. And literally a few days later, I was on a plane, landed in Bangkok at like 7 a.m.
And there it is. See, I think a lot of people just get drawn to the social media and just be like, man, I gotta check it out, man. And then when you got all these good things that you see on social media, it kind of gets you like to want to go and check it out. Like you gotta go. It gives you that urge to be like, why people keep coming out here? Why people saying all these good things? Is this stuff even true? And I don't want y'all to just hear from my mouth, but he even telling you that it's true. So Thailand is that place, man. And I don't know how to stress it enough that you might be nervous to come out here, but it's people like us that shows that we always nervous. We always scared to come out here, but we actually took that leap and jumped to come out here. And I'm guessing you only been here for a few months.
Like this time, yeah.
Okay. And so what's your favorite thing about being out here?
Favorite thing for me absolutely is the safety. I know a lot of people they talk about the food, they talk about the women, they talk about the cost of living, right? But for me, just like the peace of mind I have being here is like it's a whole different level. Like I'm in cafes working, and then I'll leave my laptop and cameras just on the table and walk away somewhere in this random huge mall where there's thousands of people walking by, and no one's touching my stuff. Like that would never happen in America, never. I'm sure you've seen the stuff online of people like they'll leave their motorbikes with the keys inside of them when they walk into stores and malls and stuff. Like that's just normal. Everyone does that here because no one's gonna steal your stuff, right? That peace of mind, it's like a blanket that's constantly weighing you down when you're in a country like America is where I'm from, for example. And again, this is not like an American hate speech by any means, but like crime happens. Crime is normal. People are opportunistic, and if they see your $2,000 laptop or your $1,000 camera right there, they're gonna take it for sure. A story I always tell is like whenever I first came to Thailand, I had just bought this drink and I overpaid by like 20 baht, which is like what freaking conversion on screen right here, right? Not even a damn dollar. But it was just that. And then I went up to my room, and like the lady chased me down and like banged on my door and said, "Here." And I was like, "Are you serious? That's like 20 baht." And I was like, keep it." She said, "No, keep tip." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I was just like, "Yo, that level of integrity for such a little amount of money is, it's unreal, right?" And just the morals that people live with, the respect that they show you, I think it should be like that everywhere. So anytime I see this and experience this and go home, that to me is like the biggest thing. I'm like, man, I have to worry again. I can't just go walk down the street at 3 a.m. without looking over my shoulder and fearing for my life. You know what I'm saying? Like the little things like that. That's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah. And like I always said, safety was a big thing, and I think that's a big thing for a lot of people. When you come to Thailand, all that stuff, you ain't even got to worry about that stuff. Like he said, you could just leave your stuff out here. But like, let's say me and him just walked away right now, and this camera's still rolling. It's not getting touched at all. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can come back the next day and it will still be out here. If it's not out here, one of the staff put it inside in the lobby area, talking about some, oh, we just didn't want it to get wet or something, you know, from the rain. So, all right, sorry, you guys, we had to move to another spot because it got a little hot. But so you've been here for a little bit. Your favorite thing is safety. I want to know what's your favorite Thai food. Do you have a favorite Thai food, Thai dish that you was like, oh yeah, this that heat, this that stuff, or you can just tell me your favorite restaurant you've been to since you've been here.
Mm, mm. This is difficult because I don't think Thailand just does Thai food well. Obviously, it's Thailand that do Thai food good, but I think they do every food good.
Oh,
I'm genuinely gonna be the one to say I think you can get a good ass burger in Thailand if you want to,
yeah,
right?
definitely.
Like that's something that a lot of people sleep on also.
Mm-hmm.
But as regular as it might sound, I mean you can never go wrong with a basic pack of pow. Like it's just simple and it's just always gonna hit and it's always so just affordable. But if I don't want to be regular, I guess I'll say cow soy.
Okay,
A northern Thai dish. Delicious.
I don't think I ever had. I don't think I ever had cow soy. Yeah, is that like a noodle dish or?
Yeah, it's a noodle dish.
Okay.
Usually it's served with chicken and it has like these crispy noodles in it also. So it has like a bit of a crunchy. It's just super flavorful. Super flavorful.
I low key might have had it, but it might have been like probably not with meat or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. Okay, and I'm guessing you said you only been here for a few months, right? Okay. Have you been to anything that was like Thai specific, like Muay Thai or Thai cooking class or anything of that sort of nature?
Yeah, not this time around, but actually on that first stint that I was in Thailand, I did a little bit of Muay Thai here. I do have some background in like combat sports. I mean, I've done everything from wrestling to boxing to MMA, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu. So I've always just been into combat sports. So yeah, it just seemed like the right thing to do to come here and do some Muay Thai as well.
So if you want somebody to kick somebody's ass for you, you hit.
I'm saying I'm nice.
No, I'm just playing. But yeah, man, I actually did Muay Thai myself, boxing when I was younger. I actually thought about doing it more here because I wanted to learn, you know, Thailand from where the source came from. But I just haven't got into it because of I've been doing so much other stuff, you know. Yeah, but that's dope that you've been doing all that. That's some stuff, especially jujitsu. God damn. Uh-huh. But another question I got for you, bro. How is dating here in Thailand?
From what I have seen, from what I've heard, it is amazing. Me myself, you know, I'm chilling. I'm focused on my priorities more. You know, I've had my run-ins and my go-abouts, but one thing I will say, I guess I will put this in the record because I spoke about this before. Everyone like fantasizes and puts these Thai women on a pedestal, which the Thai women are great, right? I'm not saying anything to degrade them or belittle them, but all I'm gonna say is when you come to Thailand, when you come to Bangkok specifically, not even just Bangkok, but like really any touristy kind of location, it is a true melting pot. So you're gonna get women from every country. I'm just gonna say that. We're gonna leave it there. But it's not just the Thai women. When you come to Thailand, I think it's just women in general that are gonna should be a good experience for you.
He not so lying. Another question I got is, what is the worst thing you can say about Thailand? No, it's hard. It's hard because it's not nothing. really this bad.
It is, and like I should know this right off the rip because I asked this question to people. For me, I really hate the pollution. It's for some people they don't really care about it, but for me, it really genuinely bothers me. I'm very much like I love my nature. I love my fresh air. And to think that like I'm just constantly breathing in fumes and just
Damn.
I hate it, and it's just it's the analogy I always use too is like we're fish in water because whenever like I go to Pattaya for the weekend and I drive back, I can slowly but surely see myself like getting more engulfed inside of this like pollution. You can just see the sky starting to disappear as you get closer to the city. But like when we're in it, like right now, we don't notice. Like we're a fish. We're in the water. A fish doesn't know it's in water. Really, it's just in it. It's like it's just weird because like it's just so normal we don't notice it. But as soon as I go out and come back, it like puts it to the forefront for me, and I'm like, I hate that shit. And like I want to leave windows cracked overnight, but then like Thai women have told me like, no, close the window or don't leave the door open. I'm like, wait, why? Bugs, a bird, a pigeon gonna fly in? They're like, no, the pollution. I was like, oh, damn, like that's I swear to God, yeah. I was like, okay. So it really bothers me. If I could change anything, I would make this air crystal clear and super fresh.
Hmm. And I actually forgot about the pollution, to be totally honest, because
Forget about it.
yeah, I don't even be thinking about it like that.
All
But
right, bro.
I do. So, what is your future goals? Do you have a plan to stay here long term, or are you planning on leaving and coming back, or what's your plans?
Well, again, like I said, I'm still part-time digital nomad, so there is very much still like a back and forth kind of flow. But if we're talking about long term, I'm not like one of those. I love Thailand. It's my favorite country I've been to so far. But I know there's so much more of the world out there that I haven't experienced yet. So I'm not gonna be the Thailand fanboy who's like, oh yeah, this is the end all be all. I'm never leaving. Blah blah blah. Like I've never been to Japan. I might like that better, right? So I still got to do some kind of looking around and experiencing other places before I really lock in where I think it's gonna be like my home. So as far as like location, that's where I'm at with that. And yeah, long term, I guess what else? Just continue to grow Globe Grind, and get more people on this lifestyle because I truly think it is one of the best things that you can do for yourself. It's truly liberating, and I really want to figure out how people can do it in a more sustainable way.
I like that, and the links will be in the description of Globe Grind and his YouTube channel. So click it. Please support, man. We got to support each other, man, because who else is going to support us, you know? This is a question I ask people because people always talk about it or say something about it, and I kind of get annoyed with the question, but I always ask people just so I can hit them with a little doozy, hit them with a little something. So, um, what do you have you encountered any of the lady boys, or did you see any of the lady boys out here, or what's your thoughts?
Absolutely, I've seen them. It's Thailand, right? The stigma around Thailand and ladyboys is real for a reason because they are very prevalent. And when I use the term ladyboys, that means a transgender person. So yeah, you're gonna see a lot of transgender women. I believe. And again, I apologize for saying that wrong. Transgender women in Thailand. It's a very normal thing. They're very open to that, right? So the term used here is ladyboys. That's why we keep saying that. And yeah. I mean, you'd be hard pressed to go anywhere in the city, especially, and not see one at some point. So yeah, 100% I've seen them. And in thoughts, it's they're doing their thing. I have no hate towards them. No, don't feel any type of way. Humans are humans. So yeah.
And yeah, they definitely out here. I've seen them plethora of times. People ask me all the time, but it be mostly guys that be just really on it. I don't really know why.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I had to get the mic back for that because it really is just so weird how that is the first thing that people like. Oh, you're in Thailand? Oh, what ladyboys? Oh, ladyboys this. Oh, how are the lady? Oh, you must like lady. Like what? It is such a huge, just diverse. Just like there's so many good things about this place, and everyone wants to latch onto the one thing that is ladyboys. Like it blows my mind. I don't understand it even in the slightest thing. Like I didn't talk about Muay Thai. I didn't talk about the how busy the city was, or y'all didn't talk about how for right. Y'all didn't talk about any of these things. Y'all just talking about ladyboys.
I know, bro. That's the first thing that pops up. That's the first thing that pops up, and it blows my mind because
What?
it's also, like you said earlier, that it's one of the biggest cities or the most visited cities in the entire world. And when I tell you, I think at one point it was like 16 million people here. It's a plethora of women here, and y'all talking about ladyboys.
Last thing I'm gonna say on this too, and like we talk about ladyboys in Thailand or whatever, like or in Bangkok, because that's where we're at right now. But like, if you go to any other city in your country, go to the United States, go to Atlanta, you are going to see hella transgender people, right? So like, it's not even like it's a rare thing to see in the world or in a big city. Like any big city you go to, you're gonna see a lot of transgender people. Bangkok's no different.
Is there anything you want to tell people that's like wanting to come here? Like, what would you do to have them, come out here and promote your stuff? To, what would you do for them to come out here? Or is there anything too that you would do differently if had the chance to come back out here? You know what I'm saying?
Good questions. So for the first part of that question, when it comes to coming out here, the biggest struggle that most people face is being able to earn income or being able to make money online, make money remotely. This is the number one thing that people struggle with. And this is like I knew this. This is why the whole globe grind thing even occurred to me because it seems like all the people who are making money online already, they're like, oh, it's easy. Which like I remember when I made my first like dollar on YouTube, I was like, is this fake money? Like I like it felt easy, right? It felt easy, even though I didn't think about all the years of work I put in behind that. But and then there's the people on the other side who they haven't earned a dime yet. They're like, motherfucker, I've tried everything. Like there's literally no way to make money online. There's people talking about drop shipping and day trading. All that shit is way above you. So like there's this huge gap. There's this huge divide. So like I want to try to fill this divide with things like education, with things like opportunity, handpicked opportunities. That's like all what my whole globe grind thing is, to help people figure that part out. Because once you figure that part out, the rest is not easy, but it's easier. Because that's usually the big question mark for people. So what I would say is, and we can go about picking what that is that you want to do, but that thing that you want to do, let's say it's content creation. Take that first step. What's that first step? Record your first video. I'm not even saying edit it, I'm not even saying post it, but you can't do any of that if you don't record it. So take that first step, record it. Let's say you want to start freelancing, right? Maybe editing videos for clients or building websites for people, just any service that you're freelancing. Create a Fiverr or an Upwork account. Just create the account, right? Like take that first step. We're talking about baby steps. We're talking about 1%. I'm not talking about taking the leap from 0 to 100. Do the first thing. And then let's say you want to, start, just create a business, an online business of some sort. Go online and like create your LLC. It's not that difficult, but everyone makes it seem like it's such a pain in the ass. Like just do it. Just do it. You want to start doing consulting or doing consultations, go to calendly.com and make your booking link so people can book you. Right? Like it's people make it seem like it's rocket science, but in reality, you just have to fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. There are a million ways that people make money. Like through my interviews where I'm talking to people, I've heard everything in the book. There was a guy who was like manufacturing trophies and shipping them out. There was a guy who's an OnlyFans manager. He has girls who do OnlyFans and he's their manager, right? Like I've heard so many different things. And it's like you can really do anything. But everyone just thinks it has to be one of these few things. Oh, drop shipping, day trading, content creator, um, those just typical things that you see. And I'm like, it doesn't have to be that. So first step, all that to say, just take the first step. Do that. That is what you should do. And of course, again, like I said, I'm plugging my own stuff. Nike. Plugging my own stuff, Globe Grind. This is what we do. This is literally what the whole thing is designed for. It's not an ad. If you don't want to, you can do it yourself. That's fine too. But again, I know some people aren't self-starters. If you were a self-starter, you probably wouldn't be still wondering, right? You would have already did some shit. So if you are a self-starter, go ahead, right? That's fine. I understand that, right? That was me. That was me. It took a while before I seeked out some mentorship and guidance, which it's another side tangent, but damn near every successful person I know and I've met, they all had some sort of mentorship or guidance. That goes back to what we were talking about upstairs, of just like putting your pride aside and me just reaching out to you. Man, niggas need to put their pride aside and be like, okay, wow, the fastest way from point A to point B is to find someone who's already doing it. All I have to do is just talk to this guy, and he's gonna tell me step by step what to do in the exact order. Why the hell wouldn't I do it? So yes, take that first step. Find guidance or mentorship, and anything that I would do different. Anything that I would do different. No, I think everything's aligning how it should. I think everything's moving at the speed it should. Of course, I wanted it to happen so much faster. I felt so I'm eager. I want to get overseas. Blah blah blah. But like it needed to take the time that it was taking. So yeah. What
Last question, real quick question, and we can just get up out of here. What do you rate Thailand out of 1 through 10?
It's the best country for me so far, like I said, but I still don't think it's a perfect 10. I'm gonna give Thailand like an 8.
8.
Like an 8.
Jeez, maybe for other countries maybe 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
They're not as good as Thailand. But the only reason I say 8 is just because like I feel like there's something, and I could be wrong in thinking this, but I feel like there's just something there. There's something missing. There might be something more out there that I'm just gonna get to this country and be like, oh my god, this is it. It's hitting on all cylinders. Like,
Dang.
so realistically, I could probably say it's a 9. Then on like my current scale, 9 or even a 10. But after experiencing something else, Thailand could drop down to that 8. So yeah, right now it's at the top.
I'm sorry, I ain't trying to go on, but is it something like that's making it not there? What is that something? I know you got the pollution, but what else?
This is good. This is good. No, you're pushing. You're taking it there.
I just want to know.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
You're taking it there.
I'm pretty sure they're curious too.
Absolutely, I'm sure they are. And it's also just because of the way like I think and the way my brain is wired. Because most people are probably just like, oh, they fell in love with it. My boy, I was telling you about in Pattaya, he came here. He was like, I don't need to see another country. I'm chilling. I'm good. But for me, I always have that curiosity of what else, which can kind of fuck me over in some ways because then I'm always searching for the next thing, right? Yeah. When in reality, I should just be happy in what I have. But it's like there are how many hundred countries in the world where I've only been to like 4. Yeah. Like, I haven't even scratched the surface of this big blue and green ball that we're floating on in the middle of space, you know? Yeah. So like there has to be more, and there's so many cultures that I run into here. For example, I don't know what it is, but like I'm really, really cool with like Irish people. Anytime I come across someone from Ireland, they are like my best damn friends. So I'm like, what that super random, right? I'm like, what is Ireland like? Like I ask them, I'm like, do they like black people there? They're like, oh, they would love you, Mike. Shit. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to Ireland. Like, you feel me? Like, so it's just I'm open minded in the fact that like I want to go to the places that aren't just the popular places to go to outside the Thailand, Bali, Vietnams. So there's that, and then also the pollution. I love language. I'm a language learner. I learned to speak Spanish. I learned a decent amount of Chinese. I know a little bit of Thai, but even just like the language itself, like I feel like I'm not as connected, or I don't not feel as connected to the Thai language as I do with something like Spanish or even like Chinese when I was learning it. But maybe I haven't reached that point of it yet. So I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know. These are just the things that come to my mind. That was a good question. I've never been asked that. So
yeah. Hey, look, link gonna be in the description of all his. Is there anything else you want to say? Make sure you plug everything. But is there anything you want to say for everybody out there?
For sure. I've already talked about Globe Grind enough. But just for those of you out there, again, if you're feeling inspired, if you're feeling called to do this isn't for no reason. Listen to that. The universe will tell you what you need to do, and what you need to do. If it's what you really should be doing, it's not going to leave you alone. It's not going to leave you the hell alone. With the content creation, I took year-long breaks. I always come back. This shit won't leave me alone. People, if their thing is to make music, they might get rid of all their music equipment. Before you know it, they're making beats on the desk. It won't leave you alone. So if you have that thing that won't leave you alone, stop ignoring it. Listen to it. That's what it is. That's what you're being called to do. So flow with that. Get in alignment. Otherwise, like, the universe is going to force you into alignment, and that's not going to look good. It's going to be like, motherfucker, look, all right, if me taking away your house and your car and making you struggle and grind is what it takes to get you back in alignment, that's what it's going to do. So don't let it get to that. Just get aligned. Follow what the universe is doing. And then also, I just want to say, man, I really appreciate you. Yes, this was great. This was lit. Amazing. Continue to support him and watch his stuff. There's not a lot of people out here who are promoting the right message and doing the right thing. So that's why when I come across somebody who is, I always appreciate it. And I reached out and wanted to collaborate. So man, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that, bro. And all his links is gonna be down in the description. Please go check out his page, subscribe to his channel, like it. Go check out Globe Grind. And look, I appreciate everything. I enjoy this conversation. Please subscribe to the channel. Live, laugh, learn, listen. Always love everybody. Don't do it to them. Dizzle. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.